Hello, everyone. We welcome you to yet another interactive webinar session on goforworldbusiness.com. Today, I'm joined by my colleague Suhani Sharma, and we have gathered here to talk about a premium service on our website. It's called Dealmaker. Dealmaker is your dedicated trade specialist who connects you with verified suppliers and genuine wholesale buyers globally. We understand that there must be hundreds of questions buzzing through your minds right now about the service, and in order to address them, we would now like to call upon our guest, Bindu Rajwar, who's been an active member of the Dealmaker team for the last 4 years. Over to you, Suhani.
Bindu has worked with many clients in the last 4 years on many deals. She has great insights to give to our attendees to maximize the gold membership on the portal. But before we hand over the stage to our guest speaker, let me inform you all once again that after the discussion among us, we will be taking up some of the most common and frequently asked questions about Dealmaker. And in order to ask that question, you can simply click on the tab tagged Q&A at the bottom of the panel. We will address these questions at the end of the panel discussion.
All right, so without any further ado, let's get started. Bindu, tell us what exactly is this Dealmaker service? What do you exactly mean by a Dealmaker trade specialist or a Dealmaker?
Okay, first of all, thank you so much for your kind words and your introduction. Before we start discussing about what is Dealmaker, I just want you to allow me something to explain why we started the Dealmaker process. So as we all know that necessity is the mother of all inventions, right? So Dealmaker was the need of the hour. Actually, when we started the Dealmaker process, there was a problem in the system that many of the times the buyers do not respond after you send them an inquiry. So this is the general problem in international business when you try to communicate with a buyer. So in order to solve that problem, we created a team in which we contact the buyer on your behalf. Okay, we send your proposal to them, and in the most efficient, professional, timely manner over the phone, email, Skype, or WhatsApp, or whichever communication the buyer uses. We use the same communication, interact with the buyer, and if we feel that his requirements match the product type which you are offering and the quantity and quality which you are offering, then we hand over the buyer to you so that you can handle the price negotiation and other deal parameters with them directly. This helps in saving your precious time without much follow-ups and closes the deals faster. So at the moment, only our paid gold members of our access to the Dealmaker service.
Oh, so I hear you talk about gold membership, right? The gold members. Suhani, would you like to walk us through this gold membership? Like what is it all about? What are the premium membership plans that we have?
About the gold membership, I would like to inform all of you that aside from the access to Dealmaker, gold members are also given highest priority and individualized support from the dedicated relationship manager. They're able to connect with verified buyers from around the globe with the limit to response to up to 3,000 inquiries in 30 days on our portal. They're able to chat with whoever member is online as well. And of course, the Dealmaker service is provided to them as well, wherein they are able to connect with suppliers and buyers from across the globe.
All right. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to our next question. How long does it take to crack a deal with the help of a Dealmaker?
So usually the time of the deal, like how much time will it take? It depends upon the deal size. Okay, so basically, for example, like if you start working on the deal, our role is to connect you with the buyer. So we may connect you today itself. If you have the price and product in hand, we can connect you with the buyer today. But the closing of the deal will depend upon the negotiation between both the parties. What is the payment term? What is the shipping term? How much quantity has to be shipped? So it may take from weeks to months to finalize the deal, depending upon the deal size. How much is the deal size or the value of the transaction? So over here, I would like to give an example of a deal I have worked on for fresh potatoes, for example. So there was a buyer from UAE who was looking for fresh potatoes from Pakistan. So what we did is the buyer gave us a target price of 185 USD per metric ton. So the supplier agreed to supply at the same price, and both of them agreed to the payment terms of 50% advance and 15% against documents. So immediately the buyer made the down payment against the performa invoice. The shipment was made within a week, and after 10 days, the payment remaining 50% was released to him. So the whole deal was concluded within 2 weeks' time. This can be possible if you know from where do you need the product, if you know the price, and when do you need. There should be an urgency of the requirement. Some buyers require it in January, February also. So they have a requirement, but they have delayed shipment. But over here, he needed urgently. There was a festival and he needed urgently. So within 2 weeks, the whole deal was concluded very smoothly without any problems. So how much the deal time will take, it depends upon the whole transaction and the urgency of the buyer. When does he need the product?
So that brings me to another question. How many deals can a member be a part of? Like, is there any limit to it?
At the moment, as a gold member, you can join 3 deals at a time. So we have kept the deals as 3 right now because we need to give fair usage to all our members who are registered with us. So at one time, you can join 3 deals. And if any of the deal does not go through, or if you think that this product you cannot work on, then you can definitely remove yourself from that deal and you can join another deal of your choice. So if you want, I can quickly show you how you can join the deal. Suhani, can you please show the page, the Dealmaker page?
Sure, sure. Allow me to hand over the reins to you and we'll be able to do that.
Okay, sure. I'll just quickly share my screen with you, the Dealmaker page where we work on.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So now everybody can see my screen here?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so this is the Dealmaker page where we are working on right now. Sure. So this is the page, Dealmaker page where we are working on right now. Over here, if you can see, there are many active deals right now going on, like for copper mulberry scrap, instant coffee, used copper wire scrap. These are all the active deals which are going on. Okay, now as you can see at the right hand side, there's an option of join this deal button. So once you log into your gold profile, you need to click on join this deal button. You can find all the details which the buyer needs, like he's from Kuwait and he's looking for 25 metric tons of copper mulberry scrap, right? So on this side, you need to fill up all the information of the product which you're offering. So here you can mention the specifications, how much purity. For example, I can mention over here, it's 99% purity. Okay. Then you have to mention which origin are you offering. So usually you can give it from Africa. And how much price are you offering? So let me offer 5,000 USD, for example. If you're already signed in, you will get these all details auto-filled, the company name, contact person. If you want to make any changes in the contact person or your phone number, you can make here. You can enter your email ID. You have to enter the CAPTCHA code, which is mentioned down below. This is for security. Once you enter this, your request will be submitted and we will get it on our side. You will get a pop-up like this. Your request has been noted and we will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. And you will get an email from our side in which this same information will be mentioned that you have joined the deal and somebody will get in touch with you. So basically, whenever you fill in the page for join this deal button, you have to make sure that the product which you're offering is exactly the same which is mentioned in the deal. Since we already give you the destination port, we most of the time try to give you the target price as well. But however, if the buyer does not give, then we cannot give you. But remaining times, depending upon the quantity and depending upon the destination port, try to give your best offer price. And since there are a lot of categories you can choose from among here, so depending on which products you're dealing, you can join the relevant deal and we will help you in connecting with
you. Okay. Thank you very much for sharing the screen, Bindu. You can hand over the reins to me now. Thank you.
Yeah. As I understand, how should Dealmaker be different from the general leads that we already get on the website? Um, for one, I believe that it's time saving. Could you elucidate, could you throw in some more light on that? How is this different from the general leads our members get on the website?
Sure. So normally, if you're a paid member of our website, you must be getting the buy leads, which are auto-generated buy leads from our company. Now, we have a dedicated verification team who calls the buyers, who takes the requirement, and then it is posted on the website, which you are already receiving. In these normal leads, when you send an inquiry to the buyer, you get their contact details, and then you have to follow up with the buyer, right? You have to call them, you have to send them emails. Now, here in Dealmaker, we are contacting the same buyers, but the verification is done twice. We are again calling them, emailing them, and messaging them to get a confirmation. We get their target price from the buyer, and we try to get more information like more specifications or letter of intent wherever needed from the buyer. So over here, we are constantly in touch with the buyer till the deal goes through. So as long as the deal is there, it is active, the buyer has the requirement, they are constantly in touch with us. So somewhere around the corner, the buyer has a trust factor with us. Like if I am recommending any company to him, since I have done the verification of the company, so it is my responsibility that I give him that supplier who is genuine and who is verified. So both the parties have trust on each other because they're using the same platform. We are a B2B portal, so we are only going to give you a platform where you both are connecting. However, from our side, what we are doing here is we are giving you an advantage that over other suppliers will help you give your offer to the buyer. So he will have an impression that you are a good supplier and she has recommended my company to you. So this is the basic difference between a normal lead and a deal maker lead.
Okay. I am getting a lot of questions, Bindu, from people who have joined in, and one of them wants to actually ask the question to you directly. One question that has come from Thangaman is, if 3 people join the deal, who will get the deal? Now, this is interesting, I'm sure, to you as well.
So basically, we all are aware about the bidding system where you have to bid in your prices or to get a deal. It is in a similar manner. For example, the deal is going on for 180 USD. Now you know 180 USD is the target price. So whoever bids closer to the price, right, will get the deal. That is the very obvious. Or who can give lower, maybe. Any other origin can give lower than they can. So from our side, we connect the suppliers with their offer and we send their offer.
So that was my very next question to you, Bindu. Like, if talking about like how many members could participate in a deal, and I think that
we have not limited anybody to not join the deal. Of course, you can. As long as the deal gets closed, we keep connecting them with different suppliers. The whole point over here is that who can give the best price and who can give according to the specifications needed by the buyer. So we have to be very specific about the product, and whoever can match the target price, match the specifications which the buyer needs, and the price is okay with the buyer, then they both can go ahead and deal. So as long as the buyer is not satisfied, we can keep connecting with different suppliers.
Okay. I have a technical question for you, which has been asked by one of our attendees. Is it possible to distinguish between a manufacturer and an agent when you interact with them? Are you able to distinguish between them? What are the questions that you ask them?
Okay. In the case of supplier, in the case of buyer?
In the case of manufacturer and agent,
how distinguish? Okay. Yeah. See, basically, there is another question in Dealmaker only about the documents where we do the verification. Once anybody submits the documents to us, we come to know whether they are a manufacturer or they are a trader, because that is clearly mentioned in their certificate of registration, if one must be aware. If you're a merchant exporter, if you're dealing in different commodities, or if you're a manufacturer, it clearly states that you're a manufacturer of this product, coir products, or any of the products which you're dealing in. Okay. So, see, for us, we do not distinguish between manufacturer and agents, because I think everybody out here is to do business. Everybody wants to earn, right? So if I say I want to work only with a manufacturer, then where will all the traders, the brokers, and the agents go, right? So we cannot, separate them only because they don't have the product. What they are doing is they are acting as a mediator, right? Okay. If the factory cannot deal directly, they will speak on behalf of the factory. They will give their prices. they will take their commission and they will work ahead. But definitely most of our suppliers, I know personally as well, are traders. They are not actual manufacturer of the product. But what matters here is they can get us what they can bring to the table. If they can give me good price, even after taking their commission, then we have no problem in that. Since what our aim is to get the deal go through, so it's okay even if they are a trader, no problem.
We did have a question about the kind of products, the categories of
Yeah,
products.
what all products do you go for under Dealmaker? Like,
Vishnu Nair has asked that question, and that's my question as well to you.
Yeah, so as I was sharing my screen earlier, I'll just like to share it again if you can.
Sure, just allow me a moment, please.
I'll just show you the categories as well, how to search.
Sure. It's all yours now. You can. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Just one moment.
And we have a full house now, by the way. 100 people have joined in and they are listening to you all.
So if somebody is new to the website and then he's trying to find Dealmaker, so this is our home page. And if you just scroll down below, in the middle, you'll be able to see dedicated trade specialist. So this is our Dealmaker page. And here are the active deals. Okay, so I can explain from here itself.
Sure.
If you see, we have a drop down over here for categories.
Yeah.
So first of all, you need to have which products you're dealing into. Are you into agro commodities, or into scrap? You're into oil or plastic, whichever category. So we have made categories. So depending on that, you can select a filter. For example, if I select scrap, so I'll get all the active deals related to the scrap over here. It is just loading.
Yeah.
So this was the category, basically depending on the category. Now for limitation, no, we have not limited to any category. We are not working on any particular thing, because being a B2B portal, we have to include all commodities, right? I cannot exclude one commodity, because I have members who are dealing in various products from all around the world. So we cannot single out any commodity. However, if everybody is aware, mostly most of the countries are into agro commodities like fruits, vegetables, spices, pulses. These are maximum things which are imported, exported. But apart from that, we have a lot of minerals also, and scraps also, and leather also. There are many other products also which we are exporting. We are the search box. So if there is any active deal going on right now for your product, you can simply type the name of the product, click on search, and you will get the result. So you can go for any commodities, any active deal, you can search from here and you can find your product. We have another button over here for start deal. So for example, if you are a wholesale buyer and you're looking to buy any product and you need help of Dealmaker, like you want me to connect with you some verified supplier. So you can use this start deal option. Over here, you need to fill in the product name, your company details will be filled, and you have to type in your requirement details, whatever your product you require, like along with the target price, quantity, destination, port, and certifications, which is very important. If you need any kind of certificate along with the product, you need to type in here and you have to click on start deal button. So then we will post your requirement on the website.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Thank you very much for that, for sharing the screen with us. Could you please hand over the reins to me so that I can manage it?
Bindu, so moving on to the next question. How do I avoid cons and frauds? Does Dealmaker give me a guarantee of fraud-free service? Would you like to answer that?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Yes. So basically, as we all are into a B2B process, so over here, it is very difficult for us to, identify scammers and fraud at the initial stage, very beginning. However, to avoid that problem, we have started the verification process wherein we are verifying the credentials of the company before dealing with them. Definitely, we try our level best to keep suspect profiles, scammer, and troublemakers away from our website through our verification. However, this should not be the basis of your decision to transact business or not with someone you meet online. It is always advisable that you go ahead and do complete background check verification with whomever you meet online. You can use your embassy services in your country, or you can use third-party verification agencies such as DNB. There are many other verification agencies as well who can go and check your product at the port, like SGS or Bureau Veritas. So there are many such companies who do verification on your behalf. So if you have any kinds of doubt, please do verification from your side, because from our side we definitely try to keep the scammers out, but you can never judge anybody's intention while doing business with them. So we need to be really
No
careful.
foolproof method on vetting all that. Well, on this very topic, let me also quickly remind all of you that online scams, frauds, and other malicious activities are a common occurrence in international business. So on this very topic, about all those common occurrences like part payment scams, switching identity, bounce checks, abandoning goods on shore, what we are planning to do is to host a webinar on this topic, and we'll announce the date for that very soon. So stay tuned and follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook, and we'll give out the details on when this webinar is to take place. So let's quickly move on to our next question. What are the benefits which members get from DealMaker?
Okay, so the basic benefit that you get through the DealMaker is that you have someone there to speak on your behalf. So most of the time, since we are into international business, most of the people have problem in communicating with the buyer. How should they communicate, or how should they send their offer? And will they get a response or not? So that problem is resolved through DealMaker. Since we are sending your offer to the buyer, you can be assured that we have sent it in a very professional manner. So your language issue can be resolved in that place. And secondly, we help you in saving your time for follow-ups. So wherein in normal leads, you have to follow up continuously with the buyer. Over here, we follow up on your behalf. We send your offer and we get you the feedback. And if they're getting a lower price as well, we give you that feedback as well, that this buyer is getting this price from this country. So if you can give lower or you can match the price, you can get the deal. So as and when the deal progresses, we keep you informed about the progress about the deal. So it is not somewhere that you will feel that, okay, there can be times wherein buyers don't respond, or they go ahead with another supplier and they don't inform us. That happens because it is international business and there are many portals also out there. But to be honest, what we try to do is we try to find out those buyers who are genuinely interested in buying, who have a company, or we can check somewhere where they are registered or not. That we always try to do. But definitely, if you use the DealMaker service, at least you will have this kind of benefit that there is someone who is helping you in connecting with the buyer in real time and trying to help you in get order. So this is the main benefit of DealMaker service.
We were talking about DealMaker. I just want to know that there's a slight confusion. What's the basic difference between a deal maker and a relationship manager assigned to a gold member? Because somewhere I think the lines are blurring, or is it very distinctly different?
Okay, so the role of a relationship manager is very defined. Okay, so basically once you become a gold member of our website, you get a dedicated relationship manager who takes care of your profile. So they will be a single point of contact throughout your membership as long as you're a member. So they will follow up with you. So if you have any issues related to your profile, updating a profile, logging in, you're not getting the inquiries, or if somebody is saying that they do not require this product. So these kind of problems you can inform to your relationship manager and they will take care of it. As I was showing you earlier, this is the dedicated page which I work on, the DealMaker page. So if there is any active buyer for your product, if you have joined any deal, or if you have any concern related to the DealMaker page, I will assist you for the same. So our role is you have to join 3 deals. We will connect you with the buyer and we will inform you about the progress about the deal. So that is my role in the case of DealMaker. But a relationship manager is someone who will be there with you throughout your membership, be it 6 months or be it 1 year. Whichever membership you choose, the relationship manager will continuously be in touch with you. So they will be the single point of contact for you.
Okay.
Another FAQ that has come up over here is what are the different documents that are required to join as a, to join a deal under DealMaker for a gold member?
Sure. So in case if you would like to join a deal, apart from the product specification and offer, we definitely ask the member to send us their registration certificate. that is to check how long the company was established. So basically, where we were explaining about the keeping out scammers and fraud from our website. So this, we have actually made a general process that whoever is becoming a new member, we are definitely asking them for documents so that we do not have any problems later on. So first you have to submit your registration certificate. Second is your ID proof, like PAN card or your passport, driving license, or in India there is Aadhaar card. Depending upon what national ID proof you're sharing in your country, the same you need to share with us. The third is the bill of lading, which we ask. Bill of lading, if you have exported earlier, you can share the BL with us. So please do not worry, these documents are not circulated or not shared with anybody. It is only stored in our system for our database, for our records. But if you submit those documents, we will mark your profile as verified. So anybody who is going through your profile will come to know that, okay, this person has submitted. So the company is verified by our end. So mainly if you have not exported earlier, if you're a new exporter, you have just made an account or just started doing business, that is not a problem. You can only share your registration certificate and your ID proof, and you are good to go ahead with the Dealmaker service.
Okay, Eureka Traders has a very interesting question. They have asked how many gold members will single relationship manager handle? Will he, she handle our competitor too? I believe what he wants to know is whether a deal maker handles multiple gold members for a particular single deal. How would you like to answer that?
As I said, for deal, it is like how many people are joining. It depends upon the deal actually. Because see, most of the times what happens is that in the first 3 or 4 suppliers only the deal gets finalized. Most of the times. So it is not that we are, there are hundreds or there are many multiple, nothing like that. See, for a relationship manager, I think a relationship manager can handle more accounts or profiles which they follow up. In Dealmaker, we are only very specific to the deal. So it is not that we are handling your profile. We are not handling your profile. This will be wrong. We are only sending your quotation to the buyer and we are connecting you with the buyer. This is the offer. I make a WhatsApp group or I give you the contact details to communicate depending upon how you want to talk to the buyer. But definitely there is no problem as such in handling. I have not felt any problem as of now.
And there is never any conflict of interest as well. If the target price is matched by the supplier in the best way possible, obviously that supplier will get the preference in the entire deal.
Definitely. And see, over here, it is very important which commodity. It depends upon the commodity. For example, there is a commodity and all are giving the same price. All can match the target price. But here it will be important if the specifications are same or not. So it will depend upon the commodity. Sometimes people match the target price, but their specifications are not matching as per the requirement. For example, buyer needs 99% purity. They are offering 95 or 96. Like earlier, I was working on a deal of tuna fish meal. So for tuna fish meal, the buyer needed 60% protein. My supplier is offering 50% protein. So I told him the buyer needs 60%. And he's saying, I'm matching your target price. I said, you are matching my target price, but you are not matching the specifications of the buyer, right? So it is important, specifications are matched and the target price is matched. So both have to be matched together.
Okay, great. We have a lot
let's take up questions from the Q&A panel, Suhani. I guess we've already exhausted our FAQs. So let's quickly get on to the Q&A.
Sure. One of the questions that I'm getting is, so can we forward leads from the network to the Dealmaker representative to reach out to potential buyers? This is one question from a supplier, David Spreadbury.
I did not understand the question, sorry.
Can a supplier forward leads from network to the Dealmaker rep to reach out to potential buyers?
No, it is the other way around we are working actually.
Okay.
So depending upon the buyer requirement, as I showed you the start deal request, right? So buyer is starting the deal. Once the buyer starts the deal, then you need to join. There will be bidding and then you will get the deal. It is not the other way around at the moment. Means we are not searching buyers depending upon the supplier's product. Okay. That is something which is like auto-matched buy leads which you are getting through the website. That is different. And what we are giving here is you need to join a deal which the buyer has started. So It is actually the opposite of what we are asking.
That is also one of the reasons, one of the factors that separates Dealmaker service from the regular services that are provided to all.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
See, we need to understand here, buyer is the king. First, we have to make this clear. If the buyer likes your product, if the buyer likes the price, he will buy. He will buy from you no matter what. Yes. Right? So, deal can be started only by a buyer. For example, if I go to a market, there are many shops over there, right? There are many shops. I'll go to one shop I did not like. I will go to another shop I will not like. Okay. So, who is searching the deal? The buyer is searching the deal. Now, if I'm a supplier and if I say, this is my product, come and buy. Okay. So it is like the shop is already there in the market. Right? If there is any buyer, he will come buy. But specially, will buyer come? That is the question. Okay. So for a buyer, we can look for many alternatives, but it is difficult to get it other way around. Okay. Maybe we can do that in future. We can start a service wherein we had an option. Maybe we may work on it about if you want to sell out something on auction or something on very cheap rate or fast selling product. We are planning, maybe if that comes out, then definitely you can list your products there, which you can sell at a very cheap price. You can mention there, and if anybody buyer is interested, they can click and they can contact you directly. Okay. Maybe we can do that. But right now for that, the gold members already have a profile in which they can add their products and list the prices. So at the moment, you can use that normal services.
Okay. Okay. Before we move ahead, I just have one little announcement to make. It is that due to some technical issues, if you guys are not able to, the attendees are not able to listen to the webinar or take keynotes, don't worry about it. The entire webinar's recording will be made available to you via the website. We will upload it there, and we'll also share the link for the recording on our social media channels by next week. So don't worry about it. Okay, please carry on.
Mr. Syed Ijaz is asking if you do have any insights on seafood. This is what he's been asking.
Is it a popular product in Dealmaker?
Product for under Dealmaker.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I have worked a lot on seafood. In fact, I have 2 deals going on right now for tuna fish and for shrimps. So yeah, it is also a very good commodity for export, and there is a lot of demand in the market for seafoods also. We have previously worked for octopus also. So yeah, seafood is also very good. If you are an exporter and you are registered on a portal, you should definitely find good buyers from Korea, Japan, or from other countries as well, Singapore as well, for your seafood, because we have a lot of demand. In fact, you have active deals also for seafood. So if you go and select the category seafood, you can see the active deals and you can join them as well.
Okay. Just to let you know all that the Q&A session is on now, let me take up one question from Sanjay Chaturvedi from India now. He asks, how do you manage scams of ID theft, as we have received inquiries from gold members, but somehow the inquiry doesn't seem to be related to that company, and the follow-up email ID is of different person and not from the company email ID?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat the question again?
Sure. Sanjay Chaturvedi of India has asked that how do you manage scams of ID thefts, as we have received inquiries from gold members, but somehow the inquiry doesn't seem to be related to that company, and the follow-up email ID is of different person and not from the same company email ID?
See, we come to know very easily because we have the details. See, if he's a gold member, for example, as you're saying, and he has sent you an inquiry. Mm-hmm. Actually, this is actually a general question, I think, related to the website. Okay, so basically, we know the registered email ID of the member. Mm-hmm. If he's sending it from another ID, of course, it's a scam, or somebody has logged in into his profile and sent the inquiry. So it is very obvious his account has been hacked. Yeah. Okay. So in that case, if somebody reports that the account has been hacked, or I'm getting phishing emails from this account particularly, we definitely stop that account, and we inform the user that please go ahead and change your password, and change ahead your password because your account has been compromised. So for us, if we get any deal, somebody is joining a deal and giving another email ID, right? We communicate on the registered email ID only. So we do not entertain other email IDs in general practice. Now, if I know since many years then I can trust and I can believe, okay, he's the same person. At least the mobile number would be the same, even in that case, right? So by mobile number, we can judge if somebody's email ID has been hacked or changed. He wants to change the email ID probably, but it is very easy to find out because we have internal systems wherein we have the records of communication with that person.
Right.
So we
Also,
can check.
Sanjay, also Sanjay, I would like to mention here that as a gold member, as soon as we send an inquiry to someone, the contact details of the buyer are immediately shared on your registered email address. There you will know what is the correct phone number and what is the registered email address. In case you are able to get in touch with that person, you can simply ask them to do all sorts of correspondence through the registered email address. So you will also be
For
sure
example,
that
if the company has a domain, you can ask them to email from the domain directly.
Absolutely.
Rather than using any Gmail or Hotmail ID. You can request them that I can see that you have a website, your company is big, you have a website, so please send me an email from your domain ID. Once you ask him to send a domain, if he's a scammer, he will run away.
Yes.
That is another way.
Right.
There's another question from Jay Patel, and he says that he's a chemical exporter, but he's not able to find any deal on Dealmaker portion. So how is the gold membership worth it, as he wouldn't be getting any buyer?
So see, you're searching only on the Dealmaker page. On the website, I'm sure there would be buyers. So as I said, in Dealmaker, buyers are those who are interested in using our services or interested in going through us. Now, every buyer will not be comfortable in using Dealmaker, right? Because they will say, I will deal directly. They don't want everybody to mediate, right? I want to speak to the supplier, not with you. There might be many kind of buyers, right? So in that case, you can use our normal services. You can go on the tab and search buyer of your product, and you can send inquiries to them and contact the buyers directly. Mostly, maybe they are preferring you to contact them rather than us.
Okay. Carlos Rengifo has asked a question. If a deal is made and has been finalized, Dealmaker will show it as closed or will it be visible?
Yeah, it will be shown as closed. It will be visible on the website and it will be shown as closed. Okay, I didn't show the tab. I can show you the tab. Where there were, you had seen all categories. Next to that, there's a tab of status. Okay. So over there, if you select, we have active, failed, and closed deals. Okay. So if you select the closed deals, it will appear over there. The deal will show over there with the details on the price at which we have closed.
Okay. Okay. We've been taking a lot of questions from the chat section. I think I'll now turn my attention to the Q&A section because that is the right way to ask questions, people. So please post the questions there. Someone has asked about how do we trust on suppliers or buyers while dealing with them in terms of payments? 100% TT. Wasim Akram has asked this question.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Sure, absolutely. The question asked by Wasim Akram is, how do we trust on suppliers or buyers while dealing with them in terms of payment, 100% TT?
Okay, so it depends. Are you the buyer or are you the supplier in this case? 100% advance is not a safe payment.
Molly, please.
Okay, thank you very much. There is a general question that has been asked. I'm sure that a lot of questions will be answered through it. What are the common challenges that people face while in a deal via Dealmaker process?
The challenges with the exporters face.
Yeah, the suppliers and buyers. What are the common challenges that they face when the deal is done through Dealmaker?
Challenges, I think they will not have any challenge if they have the product. They will not have any challenge. I think anybody who has the product, who has the price, will not have problems. Somebody who has to get the price from someone, then definitely they need time, they need resources, and that takes a lot of time. And by the buyer goes to another supplier who is more active or who is more, who has all the information. So what I always suggest to the exporters is try to keep it short and simple. Whenever you are sending the quotation to the buyer, please be on point. This is my advice. For example, if somebody is asking for rice, okay, then please give quotation for rice, and do not ask unnecessary questions to the buyer, which you think can be answered proactively. Okay, for example, if they have not mentioned the packing, right? So you must be having a standard packing 50 kg, 100 kg, 25 kg. Just mention that along with the quotation, price quotation, right? So try to keep it short, because if you keep waiting and asking questions to the buyer, maybe they may not get back to you, right? Or maybe they will think that you are just wasting their time, or you're a trader and you do not know about the commodity, like that. So in order to resolve all these issues in communication, I think even in deal maker, before joining the deal, you have most of the information on the website already about what product buyer is looking for. So if you think that is your strong product, you can deal in that. Okay, for example, palm oil, and I have the product palm oil, so I can deal in this commodity. I know the price, I know everything. So the simplest way is just to prepare a quotation and send to the buyer. We will forward it to you. This is our old member verified, and these are the details. And the deal will go through very smoothly without any problems. I think the problem lies only when you do not have the product. If you have the product, then there will be no problem at all in Dealmaker as well.
Okay.
I can give one short example for this.
Okay.
Just it
Sure.
is just last week. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it was for banana. There's a requirement for banana, and the buyer is from Kuwait and the supplier is from Philippines. So he was asking for supplier from Philippines. Okay. I sent the requirement to the Philippine supplier. He prepared a very nice quotation. He did not ask me much questions. He just asked me the port, destination port. He said, I'll prepare the quote. And immediately the buyer agreed to his price and the quote. And they both are discussing for other commodities as well. So I had to just send his offer to him, introduce his company, and that's it. And they both are discussing and they're very happy. Okay. The same client has agreed to give us a video testimonial as well, which I have shared with the marketing team as well. So this is how, if you know your product, he deals only in fresh fruits. So he knows his strong areas. You should know your strong areas. Where are you staying? What are the strong products nearby you? Right. So if you are in a particular place when there are loads of coconuts or charcoal, whichever is your commodity, choose a product which is your strongest and deal only in that. If you think you want to go long way into the business, instead of putting hands into multiple products, I always suggest go into one product which is your strongest. Have some tie with the factory if they're located nearby to your place, like 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer. Go visit a factory, sign a contract with them. I will give you buyers through Go Forward. I will give you buyers, and you need to pay me commission in case if you're a trader, right? So select your strong product which you can deal in, where you can give the best price, and only deal in those commodities. Okay. So that will help you long term in business as well, even in deal maker. If you have the product in hand, I am sure 99% people can crack the deal because they will get the best price from the factory only.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I'm afraid we've almost run out of our time, and this is the end of our session. So thank you for tuning in with us today, and thank you, Bindu, for sharing your insights with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Before we sign off, I just want to say one more thing, that anyone who missed out on it or joined the webinar late does not have to worry about it, because very soon we'll be putting up the recording of this entire webinar on our website and on our social platforms as well, and you'll be able to access it completely. Thank you very much, Bindu.
Put forward your questions over there.
Absolutely, sure. Thank you very much, Bindu. It was very, very
actually, I would like to suggest this as well. I can see there are many questions which have not been answered. Okay. So I think that it will take a lot of time as well. So maybe you can, once this is uploaded, maybe you can drop in your questions. I will try to answer them in the comment section. Whichever your questions are, I will address those questions in the comment section.
That's so nice of you. Thank you very much, Bindu. And thank you everyone who joined in today. It was really great. The participation was awesome. And we look forward to seeing you all on the next webinar, which will be about the fraud and loss mitigation. Thank you very much once again. Thank you, Zeba. Thank you, Bindu. Till we meet again. Bye.
Bye.